Hi guys, in this video we're going to look at how to use long division to divide decimals. So let's say we have 0.9 divided by 0.3. So before you divide, the first thing you have to do is to convert your decimals and make them whole numbers. So there are two ways that you can write this. You can write it as a fraction with one number on top of the other, or you can write it straight into your long division sign. So we're going to start by writing it as a fraction so you can see how we are changing it into a whole number. So it's 0.9 divided by 0.3. So the number you're dividing by is the one that goes under on the fraction part. So you start with 0.9 on top, divided by is represented by this line between fractions. So the line means divided by 0.3. So 0.9 is on top, divided by 0.3. So to change these into a whole number, you just move the decimal point. We don't want the decimal point to be between any numbers. We want it to be outside of the numbers. So if you move your decimal point one time, it's the same thing as saying you have multiplied that fraction by 10. So if we move the decimal 1 point, we have multiplied it by 10. If we move it twice, we have multiplied it by 100. If we move it 3 times, we have multiplied it by 1000, and so on and so on. So in this case, we're going to start by moving the decimal point on 0.3 one time to the right, so that we don't have the decimal point between any number. So if we move it to the right, now we have 0.3. The decimal point is outside of 3. So 0.3 is the same thing as saying 3. So in other words, we now have a whole number. So because we moved our decimal point one time to the right on the denominator, we also have to move it one time to the right on the numerator or the number on top. So we're going to move this decimal point between 0.9 one time. So we move it to the right, and now the number on top is 9. So now our whole numbers is now 9 over 3, or 9 divided by 3. Alright, now we go to the long division sign and start dividing these numbers. So the line between 9 and 3, it means divided by. And when you're dividing using long division, the number you're dividing by goes outside of the long division sign. So 3 is going to go outside like this, and 9 is going to go inside of the long division sign. And then when you're dividing using long division, you follow the method DMSB. What it stands for is the first D is telling you should divide first. D, divide first. After you divide, M, multiply. After you multiply, S, subtract. After you subtract, B, bring down. When you're done bringing down, you start the whole process again. So let's start with division first. We're going to start with D, divide. So we're saying 9 divided by 3. Or you can look at it as 3 into 9. The 3 that's outside, it wants to get inside of 9. So how many times can 3 fit into the 9? So you go to your 3 times table or skip count it. 3, 6, 9. That is 3 times. So 3 can fit into 9 3 times. So you will put your 3 right up here on top of the 9. That's divide, check. Next is multiply, M. So you're multiplying the number you got, the answer you got, your quotient, times the number you're dividing by. So you multiply here, 3 times 3, which is 9. After multiply is subtract. So we subtract these two numbers. 9 minus 9 is 0. After subtract, it's bring down. But we don't have any more numbers to bring down, so we are done. So 0.9 divided by 0.3 is equals to 3. That's your answer. Very good job, guys. Let me know in the comments if you have any more questions. And please, if you're having any value from this video, please consider subscribing. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Thank you so much. Bye.